Hey, what's up? Today we're gonna learn Shine on a Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd. I hope we're gonna have fun. It's a fun song, 12 minutes fingerstyle. So let's see what we need to prepare or know before we even start it. So we need an acoustic guitar, even though you can do it on a classic, but acoustic it's the original thing that I'm doing, my arrangement, and most of the time the fingerstyle. And it's on standard tuning, capo 3 on E minor, which means G minor, the scale, the original scale. So you can also play it with Pink Floyd itself in this arrangement. And I plug it into an amplifier with a chorus, so you hear there is a reverb, not chorus, sorry, reverb effect. So it's make it even nicer if you have some way to amplify yourself. And as for the guitar, we're gonna get to higher frets, like we're gonna get until the 20th fret, like there is part like this. So you need at least 20 fret, or even better, a cutaway guitar without this part, and it will be much easier to get in this part. But most of the time you don't need to get here, it's just some very specific point. Most of the time we're gonna be around this place. So it's okay to be on a regular guitar like this. And okay, so let's see what's going on. The first part that we're gonna learn in this video is, I call it the carpet part. Because most of the time half of the time it's without the rhythm. When I say rhythm, I mean when I do the slap, the knocking, like a... This is the rhythmic part. But before this, we have the carpet part that is just, there is no specific rhythm. It's just layer of chords behind the notes we're gonna do at the solos. Even the keyboard solo, the guitar solo, there's a couple of parts. So this carpet of chords will be most of the time on open chords like E minor or A minor. And what's good about these chords that you can use the open bass, like E minor has this bass and A minor has this bass, and it's very good to do, like, you know, and I have this bass, I don't need to go here, and I can stay in this area and still do the E minor. Because not just I have the bass, I have also strings 3 and 2 that open, like never mind if you do this or don't do this, you know. So this will be the carpet. When I say carpet, I mean you do 6, 3 and 2 strings on E minor and you just flow around the area. You see? I'm not going to tell you exactly when to do bass and when to do it, just on your spare time, what is called. You do this whenever you can, between the solos, you do the carpets. And when there's a carpet of A, it's like this bass, you know. And when you have even a lot more time, you can go back to the chord, like A. Now I have time, I go back to the chords. But even if I don't have chord, I have on E minor I have 6, 3 and 2. On A minor I have open A string and 1. And first string, on D I have this. I don't remember if we have D here, but most of the time we're gonna have this E minor. So this will be the carpet, and it leads us through the song. This will be the keyboard, like in the song, okay? Okay, so now just last thing, some things that I'm doing here, it will be a little bit different than what you saw in my latest videos. Even the studio video or the previous one, the first one that I did in my living room. That's because of two reasons. One is that I made mistakes in my original versions because it was one take, and sometimes it wasn't that accurate. So now I'm going to do the right thing that I was supposed to do and I intended to do in my video. So if I do something else, it's probably this reason. And some things I improve during the time. It was 1 or 2 years ago that I recorded this, and since then I figure out some better things. So maybe I'll do it a little bit better, I think, for now. Okay, so let's start with the song and the intro. So we start with E minor, and we just go all around the guitar. This is like let's go, you know. And you start the carpet. You're still on the E minor, just let it live a little bit. You're not in a hurry, it's okay, you're going into a journey. And now we start this part. Okay, this is the keyboard solo at the start, which is very easy part, because everything is on the E minor, on this carpet, okay? And let's see the notes of the solo itself. So, we start on open E, and I go with the first index finger here to 7th fret. One more thing. So I'm going to do a lot of things in this area. And I should count it from here. Let's say I want to say 12th fret, that means here, like the 15th fret originally, because I'm on 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. But it's really hard to count it from here, because, you know, we have these dots on the guitar, which give us, when you have these 2 dots on the 12th fret. So if I wanted to go here to the 12th fret originally, I won't say 9th fret, because now it's 9th fret because of capo 3. I'll say 12, okay? And after 12, 13, 14, because it will be much, much easier for me and you to understand it instead of start counting it. If it's 5 or 3, I say 5, 3 here, because it's near the capo, but when it's far away, it's hard to understand. So I say now 12 and 14, okay? So I think it will be better. Okay, so back to the carpet, and we say open E string, and this is the 7th fret of the first string, and you do the carpet with it, bass and note together, and start the carpet. And again, open string, and now 5th fret. 7, 3, 2, 1. Everything is on the first string, okay? 0, 7, 0, 5, 7, 3, 2, 0, and with the carpet. So, and I do also some sweep. Like I don't just get into the note. I don't do like, I do like 3, 2, 1 together. Bram. Let's call it sweep, because we're gonna use it many times in this song. You don't have to do it if it's hard for you, but it's nicer to get into this note better than just one, to do like You hear this little essence of this sweep? Whenever you can do sweep, if or not, it's okay. But the carpet behind now, what I'm doing, this is important. This is the atmosphere. Let's continue. 2, 3, I'm still on the first string. 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7. And I go to E minor 7. It means like E minor, but the pinky will be on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So till now it sounds like. Carpet, carpet, carpet. See, a lot of sweeps. I get inside many sweeps in a lot of notes. And E minor 7. Getting into the continue the solo of the keyboards. Again, same thing, 0, 7, 0, 5, 7, 3, 2, 0, same thing. And now, okay, so what happened here? After we did the thing we did before, and then this was 5. By the way, I don't tell you which finger to do, if you do it with the index finger or the pinky. Do whatever you want, because it's slow, it doesn't matter. Sometimes go with the pinky, sometimes finger number 3. So if it will be important, I'll say, but if I don't say it, go however you want with any finger you want. So 5, 2 on first string, 5, 2, second string, 3rd fret, open second string. So okay, I get with a little sweep inside, like 3, 2. Okay, sweep and sweep, like 4, 3, 2, and bass. 3, 2, 0 on the first string. Open second string, open first string, and now we need this, but we go like all the way. We catch all the E minor until the first string. So let's do what we did until now pretty fast to see where we are. So carpet, 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 carpet. Again, same thing, okay, we know it already. And now the new thing that we learn. Okay, so we finished the keyboard solo. And now let's get into the solo guitar, Gilmore. Okay, till now. So, it's the same carpet of E minor. And now we start. Now we go with the ring finger and we slide from, now I call it the 13th fret, okay? It's supposed to be the 8th fret, sorry, the 10th fret because of capo 3, but we call it the 13 because this is the 12, right? 2 dots, and we're on the 13. It will be much easier for us. So, from 13 to 15, on the first string, I slide it. And I let it ring. Let it live, not like a. Okay? So, live. Carpet, carpet. Note, and again, from the 13 to 15. Okay, this is middle finger, 3rd string, 12th fret. Index finger go to 11th fret, 2nd string. Ring finger, 13th fret on the 2nd string. And I slide the index finger from 5th fret, 5th now from here. But also, you know, never mind what I'm saying, just let your ear work, because sometimes they say 5th fret and sometimes they say 12, you know, it's like a, but you understand, I think you got me, okay? So, from 5th to 7th fret. Let's call it a rule. Until the 7th fret we say 7, and from here we call it the 11 because it's one before the 12, okay? So until the 7 it's like from the capo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And since here, from here it's the 12 and 11, 12, 13. Okay. So 5th to 7th slide, carpet, carpet again. Let's see if it's twice. I'm sorry, I forgot where I am. So yeah, twice. And again to the 12th fret on the 3rd string with the middle finger. And now we go with the ring finger to the 13th fret on the 2nd string and do a little bend, like a bit something between quarter to half tone. A little, not like, not this, but a little bit. Okay, so, and I slide. I'm not getting to the 12, I'm going from the 10th to 12, like a little slide, fast slide to it, and little bend from the 13 here, and back to 11 with the index finger to the 2nd string, and back to the 13th fret. And now, first time we're going to change chord, and it will be B minor, but not this B minor here. We're gonna catch it from here, which will be bar on the 7th fret, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and shape of E minor here, which means ring finger on the 12th fret, 5th string, and the pinky on the 4th string, 12th fret also. Okay, B minor. So, and we get inside this B minor from 6th to 1st string, all the way. And now carpet on this. And you can't leave it like the E minor because it's not open, so you need to hold the hand here. And now this was, I took the pinky out of the chord and took it to the 13th fret on the 2nd string. And again, open, not open, 1st string that is on the bar, which means on the 7th fret. Okay, still on the chord. And now I take the middle finger that doesn't do anything right now, and I do a little sweep here, 6, 4, 3, 2 together. I end on the 2nd string, and the middle finger will go to the 11th fret and hammer on and then pull off like a. Okay? Yeah. And go up, and then the pinky that is on the 4th string now, right, on the chord, so we should go down to the 12th fret on the 3rd string now, so, and again, 2nd string, 10th fret, 7th fret, which is on the bar, so, and this will stay here on the 12th fret. Okay, this is, you get to the chord, back to the chord and do strings 3, 3, 4, 3 on the B minor, okay? Which is on the 7th fret here and the 12th fret here. And carpet, carpet. Okay, now we're preparing to go to other chord, but before we do this, and again, we take the pinky down to the 3rd string, 12th fret now, and the middle finger go to the 11th fret like before, and then you have just these two notes, but it's on the B minor. Okay, so let's see. And I get into with slide with a sweep into it, like 6, 5, 4, 3 together, and this note on the 11th fret, 2nd string. and we slide it back, and A minor 7 now. It's like A minor, and without the ring finger, like open G string. And the pinky will go to first string, third fret. So, slide and get into the chord from fifth to first string together. Carpet, carpet, carpet. Now we leave the chord and we just, because it's an open A, we can leave it, it's okay. So, and we slide the pinky from third fret to fifth fret on the second string. Slide it, and the second time we're gonna hit the first string, which is the same first open string, which is the same note as fifth fret second string. Right? So slide and first string, and again get into this chord. You do this twice, like a. Let's see how it's in real time. Okay, I promised you the 20th fret, right? So now we're gonna get there. Okay, so after we did this, by the way, when you do something like this, you can shake the guitar a little bit. I do this, then I hold it in both sides here to make the contra, and here instead of doing this, I want to stay on the chord, so I just, see, you hear it? It's a little bit practice, but it's nice, it gives you more atmosphere, so. And back to the chord. After I get to the first string, I jump into back to the chord, because I want the carpet. And I can't do the carpet like the E minor, because I don't have just open strings. I have just this A string open, and if I want to do a carpet, I need to go to the chord itself. Because now I can't do anything except the bass, maybe first string, but 3, 4, and 2 are dead. So I back. So and then okay, and now still on the A minor, I hold the bass. It will be the carpet now, and I slide from second string 13th fret to 15th fret with the ring finger. Index finger go to 13th fret first string, and I slide it, the index finger, to the 15th fret of the first string. So, and when I got to this 15th fret, I back to E minor, because now we're back on the carpet of E minor. So. Back to the carpet. You see, 6, 3, 2, 6, 3, 2. So, okay. So after we're on the 15, we do 15, 15, 18. You can do it also with ring finger or middle finger. I go for some reason to the middle finger. I don't know even why. I know why, because I don't have cutaway. If I had cutaway, I would go with this finger, but it's much easier to go with middle finger when it's not cutaway, because you can go here. Middle, it's a little bit harder. Okay, so now I go from above, you see, because I don't have cutaway. 18th fret on the first string, still carpet on E minor. Index finger go to 15th fret on the second string, and middle finger will go back to the 18th fret on the first string and slide to the 20th fret and back to the 18th fret. Everything is on the E minor carpet. So slide, and back. E minor. Yeah, and continue. This is a typical Gilmour lick. It's like a, again, we're going to the 13th fret on the second string, and we do a little bend. Like bend back to the 13th fret, and index finger on the 11th fret, second string. And middle finger go to 12th fret on the third string. So again, 13th fret, 12th fret again, and 11th fret on second string. So you see a little bend here, little, just little, like a more of an essence than a bend. So back here to the 12. Slide back to the 10th fret and back to the 12th fret on the third string. So by the way, when I go to the third fret here on this 3rd string, 12th fret, I go with the thumb. I leave the carpet for a minute and then I do go with the thumb because this is the essence. You don't want to do it. You can do it, but I go with the thumb. I like the feeling of to do it with the fingers and the thumb. It's a little bit like Mark Knopfler. Okay, so. But never mind, choose which finger you want. If you want to continue with this and do the carpet, even better, really. So it's okay. Carpet, carpet, carpet. And again, we did this already before, right? Like 12th fret on 3rd string and little bend from 13th fret, 2nd string, 11th fret, 13. And again to the B minor. Again with the pinky. If things will repeat themselves, I don't say it again because it's going to be a long tutorial after all, so you know this already from previous time. So remember the pinky go down to the 13th fret, 2nd string, and again open on the E string. And now you need a little stretch here because it's still in the B minor. And the pinky will have to go to the 15th fret on the 1st string. And I suggest you to the thumb down and not up. And if she's down, you can stretch your fingers more. If you do this, you see you can't go there, but when you take down, suddenly you can do things. Okay, so this is what a tip as for the thumb. Now my thumb is here. Okay, she's not here, Sophie, just here. So. So, 15th fret on the 1st string with a sweep inside, like slide it back to the 13th fret and open. When I say open, I mean the 10th fret because open it's now on the bar of this B minor. So, and again. Now we go the pinky on the 13th fret 2nd string and back to the 10th fret of the 1st string. So ta ta ta, slide back and open again. Okay. Carpet, 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 and we had this already. 13th fret, 2nd string, little bend. 11th fret, 12th fret, and back to the 13th fret without the 12th, like a 13, 11, 13, and now we need to go back to the A. Last time we went to A minor 7, but now we don't need this note, we need this note on the 5th fret. So we go to this kind of A minor, like the bass, open bass, and a little bar on the 5th fret, on the 3rd string, 2nd string, and 1st string, which is some kind of A minor, right? So, okay, 6, 5, 3, and 2 together. Sweep, carpet, and now you go back to the A minor like before, and open You do a sweep 5, 4, 3, 1, open first string, and pinky go to third fret on the first string, like everything was in A minor, like a. Okay. I can do just this note and then go with a sweep inside with the pinky here on the third fret, first string. So. Okay, and a little bend again from the 13th fret here, second string, 11, 13, go to the B minor again, or you do from top to bottom. And now the pinky go to the 13th fret on the first string, and back to first string. But now when you're back to this first string, you're going to change the B minor to B major, which means we're going to take the middle finger that doesn't do anything on this chord and put it here on the 11th fret on first string, which give us the major chord. Like this was the minor, and this is the major. So, and major with this first string, okay? And now you leave everything and you slide with the pinky. With the pinky, let's see. I slide with the pinky because I don't want to do sudden moves. And here it's much easier to do it with the pinky than go with this finger and start doing it. It will hold everything. So, minor, major, and I slide it from 13th to 15th fret on the first string. Now pick any finger you want. I think I'm going to with this middle finger here to the 18th fret first string with the carpet of E minor now. Index finger go to 15th fret second string. Again to the 18th fret on the first string. And now you need to do a bend from the 20th fret wherever you can. Most of the time I can do just half tone, but if you can do it tone, go for it. It's supposed to be, but I can do this. I can't do it that much because if I had cutaway, but now I don't have enough strength to do it. So anyway, so. Carpet. Let's start. Okay, so you bend it here from the 20th to the 22, let's say. And now, after you finish with the bend, you leave it, go to the 18th fret first string, still on D minor, okay? Slide it back to the 17th fret. Go back to the 13th fret and slide it to the 15th fret with the E minor. And this is the end of Gilmour's solo. Let's see how it sounds till now with the Gilmour solo. I do it a little bit fast just to do it. Now I see that I don't use the thumb, so do it with the finger, it's okay. Again, B minor. Stretching. Another stretch. this A minor, 7, little bend, minor, major, back to E minor, carpet, and you finish with this. Alright, so now this is a carpet, carpet, carpet. You can take your time, it's okay, rest a little bit. Everyone knows what's coming now, right? Okay, so the main riff of the song, the most famous one, it will be on E minor, and we're gonna catch it in a sweep. The first note will be a sweep again from 6, 5, 4, 3, free to open G string. Okay? Pinky going to second string, third fret. I take it with up, not. Yeah, of course with finger. It's supposed. I forgot we're not with the pick. Okay, so everything is up. Fourth string, second fret, which is on the E minor. And the pinky go one step back to the second fret, which now give us E minor 6. And we can catch it with a sweep. 6, 5, 6, 4, 3, and 2. And you can shake it a little bit. So carpet, carpet, carpet. Not even sweep, I go with the thumb, 6, 5, 4, 3, and finish on 2. Second string here on the 6. And you can do it like 2 or 3 times like this, without rhythm. Just go with your own inner rhythm. Now after 2 or 3 times, we're starting to do it more rhythmically and faster. Okay. So, what we have here. Until now we've been a very free style, but when we get inside the rhythm we need to count it in our head, because we're not getting inside just in a minute. First time, after 2 or 3 rounds that you can do it in your own pace. But when you start to get into the song, you need to do first time with a rhythm, but you still just do it in your head rhythm. Like my head is just like, just in my head. And you still not do it. You're not doing it outside, but inside you're in the rhythm now. And then you're starting to get it out, like the drum. Right? Okay, so we get into rhythm without doing it outside, just inside. Second time, you start with the thumb, like, okay? Like going faster and faster, not faster, I mean stronger. Okay, and while you're doing it, you need to do also. This is something, it's not that easy, I have to admit. I also sometimes not hit the right notes, because you need to do on one hand this, and increase, and on the other hand, do this. You just practice on it, and I'm sure you managed to do it. I'm still practicing on it. So it's like, let's see, first time with rhythm, inner rhythm. Still shaking the guitar. Now starting. inside you get with a new chord in the song, it's A major. Okay, regular A major. So I do it with a thumb, and this finger will do all this. And I get with a strum like. Okay, and now we got inside the rhythmic section of the song, which means that we start knocking. And when we start knocking, we're not stopping until the end of the song. And what's about all this knocking? There are two kinds of knock, slap, call it whatever you want. There is the modern words slap, I call it. It's a full slap on the strings, which gives us sounds like this. Okay, we all know this already. I'm sorry if there will be some noises, someone doing the next apartment something. I hope it won't be too loud. And not, it will be short if it starts. So this is the full knocking, but we won't go use the full knocking because what I don't like about the full knocking is it blocks everything, and we want to make the music continue while we're knocking. And if we do, you see, it stopped everything. So I don't want this kind of sound. I want to slap just on the 5th or 6th string, like this. It's the same sound as this. Right? And you get the same sound, but knocking just on the 6th string. And what's good about it is that everything else remains open. So. You see everything open. If I will do the modern road slap, it will sound like a. And I don't want it to sound like this, right? So. Try to slap, it's like this kind of movement in the hand. Tuck, tuck. Practice on this, not just this. And after a while, when your thumb, just take E minor and do. Start strum and stop with the knocking, but knock just with the thumb. And after a while, when you succeed doing it, start doing some notes underneath it with the other fingers that doesn't do anything. Never mind what you do. Try to make notes and strum during it. And then you can change chord, maybe A minor. Okay? You understand? This is the practice. And after you manage to do this, we can start the song, and because we need this ability to play this song. Okay, so we've been here. Rhythm. And we get to A, and now slapping starts. And we get this. You can stay on the A, but sometimes I like instead of do like this. Because I don't like to hit this sound, I want that one. So I do A, and I get inside this A of a little third, like A, third, 2nd fret, 4, 3, 2 string, and the pinky on the 5th fret, 1st string. And we have this note, so. And back to. Okay, so. After I did this, you stay on the A, never mind. Let's just stay for now on the A. So, and second time, you're still on the A and you do the riff again, but now you leave the A and you're going into A7 shape, like without the third string open, right? But now the ring finger will go to 3rd fret 2nd string because we need this note. Open G string, this note, 4th string, and 2nd string, 2nd fret, which is A7. Like everything is on the A7 already, except the ring finger that will be the 2nd note between for these 4 notes we're doing. So, and we're still on the A. So till now it's. Let's say we do this and back. And by the way, one more thing that you need to practice after you can do the slapping and put notes during. You need also to be able to do a note while you're kicking. And this is another technique because you can't continue kicking with the thumb because you need to do a note with it, and which means like here. See? Kick and note. So when I do a kick with the note, like in this, I will hit the string that I want. In this case, it's an open G, like ta na na na. And I do it with the fingernails of the middle finger or the index finger, never mind. But you need to do. You see, you hear the kick. It's kick with a note, and you can practice without it. Just do. I also touch this nail, never mind, I go with this part of the end and try to hit the notes I want. You can take like a pentatonic scale and try just to hit every note. This is a practice. Okay, so after you can hit what note you want, it will be much easier to go, because sometimes in this song we need to kick and do a note together. Okay, and one more thing for the right hand. When we started, let's say, it will be the layer now, instead of, if we talked earlier about the carpet like this, now the new carpet will be with the rhythmic. It will be bass, kick, bass, bass, bass. Bass. Or 2 times maybe. Whatever you can. But it's a bass and a chord. This is what makes it full sound. Okay, just it's to combine the basses and the kick. And it gives us full energy of things that go behind us now, like band. This is the one-man band that you want to be in this song. Okay, so start. See, a kick and the sound. And I get inside it again. Block and. So this is, as you can see, I'm not doing anything. I just touch the 5th and 4th strings, 4th string together, which is some kind of D. But I don't need this note, so I don't even do the D. You can do the D if you don't want to mess up, but I like to do. It's okay also to touch the 3rd string from time to time, but just 5 and 4 together. And you hammer on the E minor. So together it sounds like a. Let's get inside it. After you got this, you go and do this also in minor, but you do it here. E minor 7, like this is the keyboard, like angry keyboard. So on the, let's call it the 10th fret, before the 12th, right? or the 7 if you count it from here. Like the D, remember the B minor 7 that we had previously? It's the same bar here, but now instead of shape of E minor here, we do shape of A minor 7. Like the middle finger will be on the second string 11th fret, and the ring finger on the 12th string 4th fret. And the bass will be now the 5th fret, 7 or 10, never mind. Okay, so. By the way, when we get into this chord and we do, it's also a kick, a feeling of the kick. So sometimes it won't be this kick, and it will be like kick with a note like in the fingernails, and sometimes it will be like a strum, like in this case, and it will give us a feeling there is a knock, like a. See, this was the kick now. Never mind this. This was the feeling of the kick. So bass, bass, bass. Again. And this. See, I shake it the second string a little bit like to give drama. And I slide it to there. I do a lot of things that will give us the groovy feeling. So, and again, now you're on D minor, and you do again this riff, and again the first note will be a kick. So, kick a note, E minor 6, right? And we start now the second solo of Gilmour. Let's see what's going on there. And start. Okay, I carried away a little bit because it's so fun, but let's see what's going on there. So we got to this layer, new carpet, rhythmic carpet. Now it will be the bass and the kick. This is the new layer of the E minor. Okay, so. So we bend another time. A lot of bends still now been from the 13th fret second string, right? So it will be again. Sorry about that. Okay. So, and it will be also, we started with a kick because it's time to kick and do a note together. And you can take the time with this bend. But you need to now, instead of little, before it was just a little bend, but now it will be like from 13 to 15, like you need to go till there. So. Okay. And now when I finish the bend, I go down and get with the index finger to the 11th fret second string with. And I also do the bass there because I want to give the carpet a feeling. So 11th fret, hammer on to the 13th fret again, and middle finger 12 frets, third string. We all did it already. These notes, this movement. So. Okay, so I slide from in the middle finger, third string from second string. Wait, I put a little air conditioner. I'm starting to sweat here. So you slide it from second fret to fourth fret on the third string with the middle finger, and in ring finger, second string, fifth fret. So and you pull off to third fret, second string, and back with the middle finger to fourth fret, third string. See, very fast. So. And it's a note, it's a kick and note. So. And this. And now, everything will be on the third string now, and it will be 2, 3, 2, 0, 2, 0, and hammer on and pull off here. See, just one hit and a lot of notes. And back to second fret, open G string, and now you're up for a fourth string, second fret. So, and now you're on this E minor now. Some kind of E minor, fourth fret, and you get the bass, and you can add for the essence this middle finger on the second string, second fret, which give us the E minor 6. It will be a shape of A7, but when you touch the bass of E, it becomes E minor 6. So, till now. Now, third fret, first string, ring finger, pull off to 0, and open B string, and back to third fret here. And the bass come back together because we're on the layer of E minor. And now, okay, open B string. Now, never mind which finger, but open B string, and you slide a little fast slide from second fret to third fret on the first string, and back to the second fret. So you can do a little bit shaking here, or like this. And now it's third fret, second string, pull off to 0, and go back to the third fret, but you slide it to the fifth fret. So, sorry. And when I slide it, I also touch the first open string, and it gives it more full power. Because this, you see, same note, but when you slide it, it's fuller, it's nicer. So, and now after you get here, you stay here and you do it again, and you slide it back to the third fret, also with the first string together, or an open first two strings, first and second string. So, see, everything just a slide and pull off, and I get inside the third string, second fret, and I slide it from second fret to fourth fret on the first string, and you can also touch the second and first string that open now. It will be nicer, like a touch the third string, never mind this, 1 and 2. So, still on the E minor, so. And, okay, now we're going to move to A, but we're not just going from E to A, we're going to do, okay, like a movement. And it's gonna look like this, so. Bass now here, and this is based on the 2nd fret 6th string and the ring finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. Pull off to open E string and open B string, and again same thing down here, 3 0 0, but bass fret fret number 3 on the 6th string, like the G. Okay? And now remember this A from before, like a. So this A again. So. But now we have to get fast to it because we need from 5 until 1st string here. So. Okay, so this. Now the carpet will be base of A, okay? So pinky on the 5th fret 1st string, pull off to 3rd fret, pull off to open E string, again 3rd fret, open E string, and you slide it. I think I do it with the index finger, and I slide it from 3rd fret to 5th fret on the 2nd string. So. And this open G string, 2nd fret G string, and little slide to 3rd fret and back to the 2nd fret. So. Now it's 2nd fret 4th string, and I get into a little slide from 1st fret here. Open G string and back to this 2nd fret 4th string. So. And when I do this little slide to the 2nd fret, I do it also with the carpet because it's time to make the carpet walk. So with the A, still on A. Break. So. Okay, so the break is on A7. Okay. So middle finger now. This riff. It's middle finger on the 3rd string. From 3, 2, and open G string. Very, very fast slide from 3rd to 2nd fret. I almost don't hear the 3rd fret. Open G. Slide it again to the 2nd fret's 4th string, like we did just now. And pull off to open 4th string. Open A string. Middle finger on the 3rd string, 6th fret, and open A string, which hammer on E minor inside it, and I want to hear the 2nd fret on the 5th string. So with the, and I do 6 and 5 together and hammer on the E minor inside. I want to hear this note. Okay, so. Okay, so we're back to E minor now. a little bit slide like we did on the 4th string from 1st fret to 2nd. Now on the 5th string, do the same trick. Now. Open G string, open 4th string, and hammer on the E minor inside it again. So, see? And I still on the E minor, so. And now the same thing, but octave above it, so. So we slide middle finger still on the E minor, okay? Carpet. So we slide the 3rd string, 2nd fret to 4th fret, and index finger go to 1st fret, 1st string, 3rd fret. So okay. Okay. I go to as I said, to the 1st string, 3rd fret, but I don't just this note. I do a little bar here because I need just after it the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So I'll catch them both in this little bar here, okay, with the index finger. So, which is the bottom part of G, okay? It's like you do the D minor. You know this D minor 7, but just take it 2 steps up. This is the position. See? Because I need this 3rd fret, so yeah. Okay, so slide 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd fret on the bar here. And I do a little hammer on the 5th fret 2nd string with the pinky. So, still on the E minor, so it sounds like this. I do the not with the pinky, with the ring finger. Much better, sorry. I leave all the bar, everything, and just concentrate on this note and bend it a little bit. So after this, 3 to 1, 3 to 0 on the 1st string, pull off, and ring finger goes up to the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and slide it to the 5th fret, or with the 1st string, or without. It's never mind, same note as I said. So I think I do it both because I want it fuller sound. So, and then let's see till now what's happened. What happened here till now? Sorry. So we get here. Now we go to the 7th fret on the 2nd string, do a little bend, like ta-na-na, back, and pull off to the 5th fret again. And ring finger go to 3rd string, 7th fret, and back to the 5th fret, 2nd string. Okay, so and then okay, so open G string, still on the E minor, right? then we're still on the 3rd fret, and we slide the middle finger from 2nd fret to 4th fret, and back, and again to 4th fret. You can start on the 4th fret, you don't need the first slide. So, sorry. And now we're gonna meet C on the first time in this song. And we're gonna do from 5th fret until the 2nd string, because we need this note. So, you can shake it if you want. Okay, so you take the finger that on 4th fret now, this one, and you take it to the 3rd fret, and you do open G chord, open 3rd string, hammer on to the 2nd fret, pull off to open, and back to the 2nd fret. So, and again, I want to emphasize the note on the 2nd string. So, and B7. But now we don't need everything on the B7. We just need 2 fingers, which will be the middle finger on the 5th fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, and the index finger on the 4th string, 1st fret. And we catch them both, and 5 and 4 together. Okay. So we catch them both, strum, and now we go to the ring finger will go to the 2nd fret on the 4th string, still on the B7, okay? Pull off again to the 1st fret, which is on the B7. Pinky will go to 4th fret on the 5th string, and back to the 1st fret, 4th string on the B7. And you can touch the 5th string here all the time. So, let's see. Carpet on C and B7 now, these 2 notes. All right. Alright, so let's see what's going on in the end of this solo of Gilmore. So, now we're going into the chromatic climbing down. Like if you see the chords there, it's tan, tan, E minor 9 minus E minor 7, and D sus diminished. Like the bass will go tan, okay, so, and what's gonna be, this is the layer, and what's gonna be the notes itself, so, alright, so, E minor, we catch it from E, the bass of E, regular, and we slide the pinky from 3rd fret to 5th fret on the 2nd string with 1st string together, so 2 times, and back to 3rd fret and open B string like it. Okay, 2 times 1st string. You can do also the 2nd string together, and now you catch the bass of 4th string, 1st fret, and let's see, okay, I do it, you can do it with other fingers, but I go with the ring finger to the 1st, we have a 4th string, 1st fret, 3 open, 2 open, and first string, second fret, and I do a little hammer-on, fast hammer-on with the pinky to the third fret on the first string, back to the second fret, and open E string. So. One, two together. Pinky hammer on to the third fret, second string, and pull off to the open B string, second string. So. And now open fourth string. This is the bass now, and. Pinky again, second string, third fret with the open first string, pull off to open second string, and I do a little slide from a third string, second fret to fourth fret with the middle finger. Okay? So this. So, and now you can do it with I think it's okay to do it with the middle finger or ring finger, never mind. You do a third string, fourth fret, slide it to second fret, open G string, and now you're going to the bass of the chord will be C sharp diminished, but you're going to do this bass of fifth string, fourth fret, and I want to hear this note because the ta na na na, right? So this note will be fourth string, second fret, but it's okay also to go all the way until down, like 3, 2, 1, or open, and this is the same note as this, so you can do. It will be fine. But you can also just touch the fifth or fourth string, like whatever sound, whatever you think the best sound, like a oh. Okay. Let's see what's going on after this. So. Yeah, I think I'm going with the middle finger, not the index, not the ring finger I said before, but go whatever finger you like. So. Okay, so we finished here on this chord, C sharp diminished, and we slide the pinky down to second fret, fifth string, open fourth string, open first string, open second string, so, and we get back to C, and it sounds like this. Bass of C, of course, and you finish on the second string. So C. Middle finger do a fast slide from third fret to second fret, and pull off to open third string, and pull and hammer on again to the second fret on the third string. So you can also not hammer on, just do the note with the finger. So and B7 until the second string, which is open on the B7. Now if last time we did just two finger, now we add this ring finger on the B7. We still don't need the full B7 because we don't need this note. We can leave the pinky alone and just do these 3 fingers, which is on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 1st fret, and 1st string, 2nd fret. And we finish on open 2nd string. So. Again. side, just da, da, da. Da, da, da. And then we have the pinky on the, we're still on the B7, right? But we have the pinky on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And back to C. Again, we do this trick. B7 until the 2nd string. And now, it's basically the same note, but I want to make it a little bit and then to get to the other solo. So we finish on B7 until the 2nd string open. And now I go to the with the ring finger to the 1st string, 3rd fret, and I do not a full bend, but a little bend. I don't want to get until the 2nd. If I do a full bend, it will be, and it will be, you see, same sound in the 2nd string that we just did. I want it to be a little bit lower, so. Okay, it's a matter of feel, and you need to know the guitar, so. And I start the note with the bend. I don't do, you don't hear me bending. You don't hear. I'm bending, and then I go down to the 3rd string, because it sounds supposed to be like a so like climbing down, like going down the cliff. So and now we're starting the last part of this intro. It's the 2nd keyboard's solo. So, and we get layer of E minor. We don't need the full E minor 7. Let's say without the 4th string. Kilo 4th string is open now, and we get until the 3rd fret on the 1st string. Okay, we're in 3rd, 2, 0. Okay, 3, 2, 0, 2, and 3 on the 2nd string with the pinky. This is the guitar does while we're doing this the solo. This is the part of the guitar. So, still a carpet of this. And it's a 4th string, hammer on to 2nd fret on the 4th string. And you leave the hand here, and you add also the middle finger to the 2nd string, the 2nd fret together with the 4th string on the 2nd fret, and pull them off. And I want to hear after this open B string and open 4th string, like a. After you do this, it's not together. It's 2nd string, 2nd fret, and you pull them off together. So. I do it with the middle finger and the ring finger, this movement. Okay, after this, I do a little hammer on to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, open 3rd string, and back to the E minor, the 4th string, 2nd fret. So. So, back to this with the pinky go 2nd fret to 3rd fret on the 1st string, still on the E minor carpet. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 3. I do everything with the pinky. Not sure why, but this is what I do. So. But choose whatever finger you want. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 3, 2, 2, 3. second string again, with the ring finger this time. So, and again, same thing. Again, same. Now we're back to go to A minor, but we're going through these spaces like we did before on the 6th string 2nd fret to 3rd fret, and then we can go to A minor, which is the open A fret, A string. So. Remember this A minor on the 5th fret, 3, 2, 1, little bar here with the index finger, like this. And pinky here on the 11th fret, 1st string. So, and with the bass of 5, 3, 2, and 1 here. So it's 11th fret, 10th fret, 5th fret on the bar, and 2nd string, 5th fret, which is also on the bar. So everything is an A minor. And now you add the pinky here on the 10th fret. Okay, 10th fret, 2nd string. Or the 7th fret, call it whatever you want. Let's call it 7th fret. And so you do the same trick like this, but here on the A minor it's a middle finger and ring finger will do it, and we slide the middle finger from 5th fret to 7th fret on the 4th string, and we add the ring finger on the 2nd string 7th fret, and we slide them back to the 5th fret. I want to hear them both like this, so, and with the A minor. So, and after you finish this, you go back fast to this. I try to do it simultaneously, but it's really hard, so you can just do this and then go back. But I think I'm doing it like this. See? When I get here, before I slide it back, when I get to this 2nd string, I already do this 1st string 11th fret, and then I slide it back, and then I get back to the position. Like if I do it slow, sorry about this. I hope it will end pretty soon. See? So. Then you slide back. So it's 2nd string and 1st string together here. 11th fret on 1st string and 2nd string 7th fret, as I said. So, and back. And back to the position. And now it's on this bar here. And 10th fret on the 1st string. Back to the 5th fret on the bar. And 11th fret in the pink, with the pink again. Okay, so. So, and we leave this bar here, we just stay on the carpet of this open bass, and pinky on the 13th fret, 1st string, slide it back to the 11th fret, replace it to the ring finger on the 7th fret, or the middle finger, never mind. And the index finger on the 5th fret, 1st string, and back to 7th fret, 1st string, and 3, 2, 0. So all this part of the A minor will sound. when you get to this note, 3 to 1, the 3 to 1 is already on the E. So 2, 3, 0, 3, 2, 3. The last 3 was on the second string, 3rd fret. So and same trick like before on the E minor and a little tone because it's drum. Right? So okay, so let's do the end of this. So, boom, 2, 2, 2, C, with the pinky on the first string, 3rd fret. Okay. I take the index finger that was on the second string and take it to the first string, to the first string, 2nd fret. Open E string. And B7, now it's a full B7 eventually. Like a 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 1st fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, open B string, and 1st string, 2nd fret with the pinky. It is a full B7. So again C with the pinky, and now I do this. I pull off to the 2nd fret on the 1st string, like with this index finger is waiting there. Okay, and I have to go very fast to B7 like this, and I need this note. Okay, so this is if it's very hard actually. It's hard for me to do this movement fast. So sometimes I do this. I don't do this tana, I just do open C and go to this position because I don't want to miss this note. But if you can do it, it's okay. Okay, this is B7, it means bar on 2nd fret, and with the ring finger I do 3, 4, 3, 2 on the 4th fret, like B chord, right? And the pinky will go to the 5th fret on the 1st string for this note. So yeah, it's really hard to do this. If you can succeed doing it, you're a champion. Really, I don't think I'm doing it. This is the notes that Pink Floyd does, but I do maybe I pull off to 0, not 2 for 2. This it's much better, I think, because this is really hard to do this. So just pull off regular. This is also hard, but less harder than the previous one. So. And you go from, with the middle finger, you go up to 3rd fret, 6th string, 2nd fret to 16, and go here and here. So. It's some kind of E minor, base of E minor and ring finger on 3rd string, 12th fret, middle finger on 11th fret, 2nd string, and index on the 10th fret or 7, whatever you want, on the 1st string with E. Okay, so. Slide the index finger to 3rd fret, 1st string, and open E string, A minor, until the 2nd string, 5, 4, 3, and 2. take the index finger up and you have open second string, okay? E minor, 6 and 3 together, and 4. 4 is the second fret on the E minor, okay? And you finish with this chord, B7, 9 minus, I don't know his name, but position is like the top shape of B7, which is middle finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, index finger on the 4th string, 1st fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, ring finger, and the pinky on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and it's one shot of this, and you shake it, and you do, and then you start the song, okay? So the last, let's do all the instrumental, last instrumental of the keyboard together. So I do it a little bit faster. Okay, this will be on the second part. So this is it. This is was the intro. Hope you had fun in this part, and see you soon on the second part, which is the song itself. So bye for now.